Yeah, and if you could also, all right, we're being live streamed and recorded. So, hi, welcome. I'm Paul Sugarman of the Instant Shakespeare Company, and happy World Theater Day. And as part of the celebration of World Theater Day, and if you could we want to do a reading of one of my father's plays because it's also this. My father's birthday and my mother's birthday was also this date, March 27th. And
Ah,
so
nice.
that's
Very.
why I've done readings of his plays on this day for the last several years. But this is the first year where we're really sort of doing it as part of World Theater Day. I wanted to do that, and because this play he dedicated to my mother, and I was in the original production of this way back in 1979, and so I'm going to be reading Mendel and Pretzel and some of the stage directions, and I'm just want to get everybody introduced, and then we'll just dive in and have fun with the text. So Angus.
Hi, Angus Hepburn in London, playing Shmuel Zinberg and also Buffalo Bill, and reading the stage directions that Paul's not reading.
Okay. And Michael.
Michael E. Gardner. I am playing Cecily, and I'm playing the Teddy Roosevelt, and I'm playing the owner of the coffee shop in 1979. Was a very good year. AC Jimmy Carter.
Yes. Robert.
Hi, I'm Robert, and I will be playing, let me just check, Selig and Florence and Simon.
All righty. And Mark.
Hello, my name is Mark Gehring, and I am playing Herman Kaufman, known in the script as HK, and also Anton Pavlovich Chekhov.
All right. And Jackie.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline Margolis, and I'm playing Rachel.
All righty. And also, you're also doing some of the voices.
Voices, yes.
Stuff.
I'm playing some voices.
Yes, because we have stuff
Okay.
for that. And so so Eleanor can't really do the voices now. So I'll probably cover the other thing that I'll be the other crowd person. So Jackie, when there's crowd stuff, you go first. I'll go second.
Okay.
And Ben.
Hi, I'm Bennett Polosi. I'll be Jacob.
All righty. And Eleanor.
I'm Eleanor Elizabeth Foreman. I will be playing Rivka. And since I can't play Chava or Cheryl, Jackie, you will be getting those.
Who am I playing now?
Chava and Cheryl.
Cabot and Cheryl. All right, let me write that down. Cabot and Cheryl.
And later. So I just want to say this is a reading. All of these characters are supposed to be much younger than us, but it's to give us a sense of the play. So we're just going to have fun with this. And I just want to, just before we get started with the things, I just want to read that this is America, a play by Robert Sugarman that was, he wrote in 1975. It's set in 1905, and it's dedicated to Sally. And I'm just going to read the note at the beginning. Just the note: the physical production of America should be light. The scene should move as quickly as in an Elizabethan play, as we're all familiar with Shakespeare. And there is doubling by actors who make up the crowds. And the title is a Yiddish pun meaning hollow people. And he'd sent it to some places, and they were like, so what is the pun? It doesn't, it's got to have two meanings. And it's like, America, America. So that is for those. And now, I don't think we'll read all of the things, but yeah, it's set in the fall 1905 in New York City. And I will now turn over And just as for the usual ones, when you're in the scene, have your camera on and sound on and off when you're not. And so let us begin with Act One, and I will turn over to Angus the stage directions.
The play takes place on the second floor office of a Yiddish weekly on the Lower East Side of New York City. There are noises from congested streets below, hawkers, anxious parents, disputants, and so on. Mendel, the late 20s, sits at a high desk reading. He's hunched over, mumbling rhythmically like a Talmudist. He wears thick glasses. On the desk is another pair. Unseen overhead, a lit gas fixture, for although the offices face the street, the light does not penetrate the room's interior. Mendel has no jacket or tie, and his shirt collar is buttoned. You hear the sound of someone rushing up the stairs, and Rivka enters.
Oh, God.
Rivka, what's wrong? Are you all right?
Why shouldn't I be?
You look.
Why, did I tore something?
No. What is it?
Oh, I was running.
You got something else for the paper? I don't go to the printer till 3. You know that.
There's space.
I can make space.
Somewhere. Oh.
She digs through her bag and takes out a manuscript. Stands over him as he switches glasses, carefully marks his place in the paper he's been reading, and then begins reading her article.
I got the idea last night.
You gave me the right one?
Sure.
It's about clothes.
No.
Everything so far is.
Finish.
He does, and switches his glasses, and looks at her.
I can't use it.
You always print my things.
Not this.
You're wrong.
Maybe.
You can decide so quickly? How?
I know what I know.
And you're sure of it? That must be nice.
I don't know about that.
Rivka takes the manuscript and puts it back in her bag.
I mean it. To know, to be sure. That's something. I wish I were. About anything. It's because you're happy.
Happy? While our people are exploited, humiliated?
Not you.
I'm poor.
You want to be a rich revolutionary?
I'd like not to have to be a revolutionary. Comes the fight, I'll shoot the wrong direction.
You're not humiliated.
Not while I can work. Chekhov said.
I know what he said. I also know tonight you'll go home to a nice dinner Chava's prepared. You'll play with a baby.
Am I such a bourgeois?
Don't give it a name. You're happy. You got your work.
You have yours.
Baby. You have no questions.
You and your friends in the coffee shops ask enough questions for all of us.
There's so much everywhere I don't understand. You don't know what that's like. Sometimes I think it's going to swallow me. Crazy, yes?
Something did happen.
It was nothing. You know how it is after you look at the sun or a bright light, you can't see things, not completely, just pieces? Sometimes that happens to me without looking at anything. All at once, everything's in pieces. That's what happened. And there was no noise. Out there! Silence.
You don't eat enough. You don't sleep enough. What? What's funny?
You sound like my mother.
Well, maybe you should listen to her once in a while. You worry too much. Me, I got a few answers, and that's enough.
That must be wonderful.
Did somebody bother you? There's never a policeman when...
No, it just fell apart. Boom! Everything.
Crosses to the window and looks out.
It's not bad from up here. Colorful. I heard an uptown Jew say that. German. She'd been teaching social dancing at the Educational Alliance, bringing us the finer things. colorful. That won't happen to me again. Tomorrow I'll get a good breakfast before I do anything.
I wish, but you won't. It'll be coffee and a bun if you remember to eat at all.
You're wrong about the article.
You've got one in. You'll be paid. Come, we'll get some lunch.
Java packed your lunch. It's right there. You should print the article.
This is a socialist workers' weekly.
Women are socialists and workers.
We want them discussing issues, working conditions, suffrage, write about suffrage.
I wrote about suffrage.
Do it again. Or unions. That's what's important, not clothes.
It's not about clothes.
I just read it.
Wives, mothers, women workers, good socialists go to their children's schools, go uptown looking for work, maybe to the American theater. And when they do, they look different and they're ashamed. Does that help the cause? I want to help them not feel ashamed.
Come to dinner tonight.
How they feel is important.
Dresses, shoes, the board, they'll laugh.
You're not afraid of them.
Not on issues in which I believe. Changing their dresses isn't changing their working conditions. Rivka, what is it? What's wrong?
I don't know. Don't look like that. I'm not pregnant. Come on. What kind of an editor blushes?
Then what?
My breath. I can't breathe sometimes. I go all the way uptown to sit on a park bench and breathe. You have a match?
No.
Rivka finds a box and lights a cigarette.
That doesn't help your breathing. Will you come to dinner? Why?
Kava doesn't like me.
That's not true. She doesn't know you.
I knew you before she did. God knows what happened then. Your Kava doesn't. I'm a free woman. I support myself. I sleep with people I don't marry.
She looks out of the window.
It does look nice from up here.
Mendel returns to his papers. A man enters, a color-filled bandana over his face. As Mendel becomes aware of him and starts to switch his glasses to see who it is, the man raises a pistol and fires. Mendel falls to the floor. The gunman, who had not seen her, is startled. He drops the gun and runs from the room. Rivka stands still, then goes to Mendel, picking up the gun. All at once, people crowd into the room noisily. There's a beat of silence, and then they start screaming.
You killed him. He's dead.
Get her.
What?
Why you kill him?
Killed him.
I didn't.
Whose gun is
Whose
that?
gun is that?
Get back, everybody, over there. Come on.
They move back, and she runs from the room.
A testimonial luncheon. Shmuel Zinberg, handsome 50s, dapper mustache and goatee, is speaking. There is something heroic in his appearance. He holds a plaque. Applause. He speaks.
My very dear friends, the plaque I receive from you with great humility. I feel you are not honoring me, but a poem that I wrote many years ago. That is a difference. I am, well, what you see, the poem is still young. It is about Israel, about a dream of a great gathering in what we, I said it better in the poem. So, not just for myself, but on behalf of the poem, I receive humbly this most generous plaque. Not to mention the luncheon, which is excellent, and the fellowship. If it sounds as if I am speaking of something that is mine, but also is different from me, I must admit that is the case. The poem I wrote as a young man, although it speaks of a return of Jews to the land, it also, at least I remember it that way, it also is filled with the dreams all young men share. Passions are passions. For a homeland, for a beautiful woman, for a noble idea, for a good meal, a fine wine, the pleasures we feel from each other, Each of these are not distinct. Pleasure is pleasure, and that's not bad. How much of it do any of us find? So I look at the poem as I would look at a stranger. The stranger who was me many years ago. Is he still inside me somewhere? Or is he just alive there on the page in the work he created? I don't know. Sometimes I feel him. Sometimes I even feel I still am him. But sometimes I look at the name and the poem and ask myself, that's you? Well, it's the right name. At least that was you. I wrote that poem when I knew very little but my ideas. My dreams of homeland, my dreams of life, of the sacred soil. Well, I have been there and walked on that soil. I suppose I've seen life. I've seen lots of places, lived a long time. Has any of it been as good as that dream? Of that I am not sure. Dreams fulfilled are dreams lost. Somebody said that. Oh, was it me? Now I am old and filled with a much more real sense of my strengths and my weaknesses than when I was a young man. I got to Zion, yes, but as a tourist. That was not my dream. The dream was of a homeland where Jews can till their own soil. The dream is still a dream. And when, God willing, someday that dream is fulfilled, it won't be old like me and experienced and wise and stupid like me. It will engender new dreams that will go on to the end of time as our people or those of our people who wish it. There's a lot to be said for where we are, can tend their own land and be once again the chosen, who shall be an inspiration to all the world. For more information, I refer you to the poem. Thank you.
Applause. Someone passes him a note, which he reads.
Oh, again, thank you. Excuse me.
As he starts to leave, there is the suggestion of the group rising to give him a standing ovation. He crosses to Rivka.
I haven't finished eating.
Rivka embraces him.
Rivka, my darling, the people will see. And of course, that's all right, but relax. You are like a little rabbit. Your heart is. And Rivka, please, you must understand.
Listen,
You listen. I haven't had a decent meal in 3 days. Food is not important to you, I understand, and I don't mind you never cook. But there's never any food in the house. That's all right. I don't know how to cook. I'd kill myself on that stove, but it's a good chicken in there. Please, it's getting cold.
listen, Mendel.
We'll talk later.
Forget the meal.
What are you talking about?
Mendel's dead. He was shot.
Mendel?
With this.
Where did you get that?
I was there looking out the window. Something. All at once there was a cowboy. I heard horses.
What horses?
And he was shooting. Then he rode away. I had the gun and people came in. And
How did you get the gun?
I don't know, but they saw me. They think I did it.
Oh, Rivka, did you?
Oh,
You're sure? Oh, sometimes you imagine things. Cowboys, horses. In Mendel's office? It's on the second floor.
would I kill Mendel? You maybe. Never him. I don't even know how this works. I'm Rivka Gorin, not Annie Oakley.
Where'd you get that?
I told you I don't know.
Put it away.
I was there with an article and
I don't want to know.
all right, but what do I do?
Well, why ask me? I can't help anybody. You know that. Not even myself.
I need you.
I warned you many times. I cannot be needed.
They're looking for me. If they find me, they'll kill me. I didn't do it.
Maybe that Kaufman, that Julia,
The German?
Viennese. Oh, good shot. He knows the police.
I don't need that.
Oh, he knows other people too. All kinds. He's smart. I'm not, Rivka. Go away. Stay away, please. Afterwards, we'll... Did anybody see you here?
I came up the back way.
Go. No one's there. Please. She exits, and he returns to his dinner. Kaufmann's jewelry store. The door rings as Rivka rushes in. She sees two men going through a portfolio of drawings. Hermann Kaufmann, H.K., in his 40s, slight German accent. His store is neat. He pawns, sells, and at his work table makes settings for the uptown shop where he worked when he first came to this country. Jakob Grossmann, 20s, is small, delicate, bright-eyed.
Mr. Kaufman?
Yes. May I help you? Are you all right?
Shmuel Zinberg.
You are not well. You have been running.
I'm all right.
I have some water, tea. You are not sick. You are upset.
Don't argue, he's never wrong.
Oh, yes. Shmuel Zinberg.
Catch your breath, then tell us.
Oh,
Very well. Sherman, how is he?
fine. He's eating.
Ah, yes. The Furrier's testimonial. This is Jacob Grossman.
Goring. Did I say that?
Gorin, the writer?
Well, articles.
I did not know you were a woman. Jacob is an artist. These are his drawings.
Perhaps you'd like to look?
Sometimes, yes, but
You are feeling better. Jacob writes articles too to accompany his drawings.
I just started.
Perhaps you could look at some later. What is it you want?
Mendel Abramovitz.
Just to get advice from a professional.
Later. Mendel's editor of...
I know him.
He knows everything.
I sold him his wedding rings.
Chava. Who'll tell her? Mendel's dead. We had been talking. We weren't anymore. He was working. I was looking out the window. His office is dark, but outside it was bright. Bright. I was looking down. I shouldn't have. I get dizzy. So many people down there, mostly in black, a few colors. Then a noise, a terrific noise behind me. When I looked, the room was so dark. A man was shooting Mendel, a big man, a cowboy with boots and,
Spurs.
I think so. I went to Mendel. I thought he was asking me something. He was dead. Then people came in. I had this.
My God!
Where did you get it?
I don't know. They think I did it.
Did you?
I don't even know how to use this. What are you doing?
Drawing you.
Not now. Why would I? I never saw this before. Mendel was my friend.
Are you sure he's dead?
Yes. Jacob, stop that.
Sorry.
You should not have come here.
Shmuel said.
This is the first place Captain Ryan will come.
Please?
Sometimes I help him. You must leave.
All right.
Miss Gorin, where will you go?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
I believe you.
Why? If you do, you're the only one. They saw me with this.
You have to hide.
My work. So many people know me.
We'll find a place. Herman, hide the gun.
I need it. I'm afraid.
You know how to use it?
No.
And if you learn, you will really be in trouble.
Run.
She hesitates and then gives the gun to him.
Now you're involved.
Quick!
I'm sorry. So
There's
sorry.
no time.
But where?
Go in back. Jacob, show her. Don't come out.
They exit. Kaufmann studies the gun. The doorbell rings. He drops it in a wastebasket and moves towards the door. Now the storeroom. Jakob climbs on a box to peek through a small hole in the wall while Rivka darts around the room looking for a place to hide.
What are you doing?
I want to hide.
We are hiding. I love this place. Gives me a chance to watch people. I sometimes wish they were doing things more interesting than pawning stuff or buying things. I'm studying Jewish types.
Types?
This area is wonderful.
Colorful.
Yes, yes. Uptown Jews look like everybody else.
You're Jewish?
German Jewish.
Who's there?
Ryan, the policeman.
I have to get away.
Not yet, not yet.
Am I a type?
Young, intellectual, emancipated woman.
Now I know.
That's why I was sketching you. It's better when people aren't aware. That's why I work here. Oh, shh.
Are you a type?
Maybe. I don't just do this. I have a job, regular job with my father.
That must be nice. Mine doesn't do anything.
But this is what I love, drawing. I started to write too. You could help me. I don't know any professional writers.
What's happening?
Oh, Ryan's describing you. Skirt, jacket. He's got that wrong. That's mauve, isn't it?
I don't know.
Well, you're wearing it.
I needed a jacket. Somebody gave me the material. I need air. There's no air here.
Lower your voice.
I'm going to be sick.
You can't.
Just watch.
Hold your breath.
I can't.
You can. Now there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Better?
No worse. What's happening? Does he know my name?
I think so. Yes, yes. Somebody saw you on this block, and they don't know where you went. Will you stop it? You look crazy.
I think I am.
I think most people are.
Thank you.
Sometimes it helps to remember they're smoking their pipes. All right. That's at least 10 minutes. Ryan comes here a lot because HK is clever. The East Side Sherlock Holmes. Even plays the violin. No cocaine, though. You ever tried that? Made me, whoops. I don't know why HK helps the police. I hate them. But you have to leave
You said I was safe here.
for a while.
What about that door?
It's an alley to the street. You're looking that way again.
I'm frightened.
Don't worry. Things will work out.
You must be rich.
You can't leave until we decide where you should go. Are you listening?
I can't.
Yeah, it has to be uptown.
All I know uptown is Central Park.
My sister and her husband are in Europe. No, no. Police are probably watching their place for them. Don't you have any friends?
Not uptown.
There's nobody I really trust. Not really.
Don't you live uptown?
Oh, no.
There's no place else. It won't be long.
No. Forget about it.
Just till I find something else. They're going to kill me.
No.
I won't be in the way.
It's too complicated. There must be someplace else.
There isn't.
Well, I suppose.
I won't cause trouble.
All right. 37 East 23rd. Can you remember that? Second floor front.
Sure. 30 what?
Jakob writes on his sketch pad, tears off the paper and gives it to her, and she puts it in her pocket.
Now, first, we got to get you out of here. There are police on the street.
I know what I look like.
You'll have to look like someone else.
What are you looking at?
Maybe things will work out. Stand up straighter. Come on. It's important. There.
What? Did he hear?
No, no. Don't you see?
Don't.
We're the same size, almost. And you're pretty flat. I mean, you're bust.
I'm no Lillian Russell, but
Listen, you're going to have to trust me, Rivka.
what? What?
Take off your clothes. Hurry. Believe me, I'm not raping you.
I'm so flat and ugly.
Don't argue. Now we have to change clothes. Do it.
All right.
You know, you're not ugly. I mean, really quite attractive. But your taste in clothes would certainly be improved.
I don't taste them, I wear them.
Here. Button me. Button me.
Flat.
Jakob looks at her furiously and takes off the blouse, rummages around, finds a cloth, ties it around his chest, and stuffs some others in it. He puts the blouse back on.
All right,
I should do that.
hurry.
They exchange pants and skirt. He can't close the skirt.
I'm thin. Lots of times I forget to eat.
I'm not fat. I just won't button it. Ugh. Does it show?
No, your hair.
Ah, damn. I've plenty at home.
You do?
You want to get away?
I have to. This seems so crazy, but today everything does. Mendel, 1 minute we're talking, the next he's dead. I've known him all my life. He was the only friend I had.
Turn around.
Don't hurt me.
Shh. Now listen. I'll cut it off and
But what?
your hair. I'll cut it off, pin it on me, and then I'll go out the door and down the alley, look out the window, and as soon as Ryan sees me, I'll run. Meanwhile, you go the other way and take the L to my place. There's some money in the pocket. Why do you think we're doing this?
I don't know.
Stand still.
It hasn't been cut in years.
This is no time for vanity.
I'm not vain.
Oh, you're emancipated from all that?
The only one who ever cut it is my mother. Go ahead.
It's very nice.
There's no other.
I'll fix it later. You look fine.
You're a hairdresser?
Many things. There, even the color's the same. Pins. We need pins. Oh, wait, I have some. There. And there. And there. Shoes. Come on. Oh, they almost fit.
These are going to fall off. Those you must like to suffer.
Aren't you smart?
You are odd.
And I am all that stands between you and Ryan. Now here, would you stuff some of this paper in and you'll be fine.
Ah,
Now,
I need new
how do I
clothes.
look?
You look all right.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, my script just glitched.
I need new clothes.
I'm gonna have to reload this. I'm sorry, give me a quick second. I read it before, I don't know why it's disappeared. Excuse me, everybody, I'm sorry.
Page 25.
I know, I have to, something's wrong with the script. I don't know why it's glitched. All right, hold on, please, I'm sorry.
It's okay, Ben. I've been there. Relax.
Something has just happened to my computer. Sorry, everyone.
My script just glitched about the same time yours did.
Oh, there we are. Now we're back. Somebody said page 25?
Bottom of 25.
I got you. Okay. Everybody ready? Can I jump back in?
Yeah.
Okay. And I am all that stands between you and Ryan. Now, stuff some of this paper and you'll be fine. Now, how do I look?
I need new clothes. You look all right.
You look fine. Handsome.
I feel terrible. I'm dizzy and
No time for that. Now,
He takes the keys from a pocket.
this is for the front door. Now, go up the stairs. I'm the second floor in the front. Here's the other key. Are you listening?
outside, second floor front.
You're a handsome boy.
I'm a terrified girl.
Think of yourself as a boy, or you're not going to be able to pull this off.
And you?
I'll be all right.
You've done this before? German Jews do this?
Yeah, lots of people do. I could tell you that there's no time. It's just acting.
I've never acted.
You've imagined, you've dreamed.
Only when I'm asleep.
We have to hurry. Pretend it's a dream. And then when you get there, and you will, well, I know you're not very sophisticated. I mean, forgive me, but we haven't got time to be polite. Well, it's a dream, right? So don't be surprised.
I shouldn't be surprised at what?
Just don't be, no matter what. That's sophistication.
It doesn't have to be neat. You should see my...
It is neat. It's that's not what I mean. Just Stay calm and you'll be all right. You should be all right. It's better than jail or getting shot. And
I should be all right.
yeah, everything will be all right when you get to my place, as long as they think you're a man.
What?
That is just what I mean. You cannot go around screaming. Just smile and don't say much. You want to stay alive? It's a dream. And in this dream, you sound like a man. Can you do that?
I sound like I sound.
I'll tell you what. Exaggerate being a girl.
I don't think about being a girl. I am a girl.
You must sound like a man pretending to be a girl.
I've never seen a man do that.
And when you walk, wiggle like this. See? In the closet, you'll find dresses.
Your closet?
It's a dream. Don't be surprised. Don't ask questions. Oh, and there are wigs, too, on the shelf. Take one of each. Just one. Don't even touch the others. They're worth a lot of money. Makeup's on the table.
I'm not arguing. I'm dreaming, but I've never worn makeup.
Do what you can. And if anybody comes in, watch your voice. A man pretending to be a girl, remember? If anyone sees you're a girl, we're both in trouble.
What goes on there?
We've no time to discuss it.
He checks out the hole again.
I have to know.
Throughout history, some of the most beautiful relationships have been between. Have you read Plato?
A little.
The Phaedra? Okay. It's an exquisite rendering of the friendship that's possible between men. In England, you know about Oscar Wilde.
He wrote plays.
Aren't you a writer?
Mostly politics.
I'm going. You watch through there. As soon as Ryan goes, I'm going to lead him east. You go west to the L.
Suppose he catches you.
He shouldn't. Anyway, he's not looking for me. You sure you didn't do it? I've never known anyone who killed anyone.
You still don't.
It's exciting, like a novel.
A dream. Jacob, thank you. Wait! The address.
He takes it out of the skirt pocket and gives it to her. He leaves. She watches at the hall. We hear the door ring as Ryan exits, and she leaves. New scene. Jakob's elegant apartment. Rivka enters hot and tired, sees herself in a downstage mirror, and laughs. She tries to fluff out her hair. There's not enough. She finds the closet is overwhelmed at what she sees. She takes out her dress, holds it in front of herself in front of the mirror, sets it down, takes off the coat and shirt, takes off the rest of Jakob's clothes, gets shoes from the closet, stuffs them with paper and puts them on. She tries them, but she's not used to high heels. She puts on the dress. It fits her. She's not used to such clothing. She gets 2 wigs on forms from the closet, chooses one, puts the other back, puts on the wig, walks around trying it all out. She comes to the dressing table and pokes among the things, sniffing, trying to figure them out. As she begins to apply makeup, the door bursts open and a blonde man flies in wearing an unbuttoned gown, somewhat overdone, theatrical makeup, and no wig.
Jacqueline, you have to help. Well, what have we here? Surprise, surprise. A guest? Well, the more the merrier. I should have knocked, but I never do. I know I should, but it's such fun not to. I mean, if it's serious, you can always lock the door. Your makeup's awful. You're new at this. Don't worry, everyone is so nervous tonight, no one will notice. You do need help, but I would have I would have to know you better. Makeup is so personal. Don't worry, they'll be worse. Some of it is so crude. Some of it's so crude a girl of taste could just cry or laugh. I always do when I should do one when I should do the other. But me, will you? That's what I came in for.
Cecily turns his back to her. As Rivka buttons him, he checks his bust in the mirror and adjusts it.
And I'm nervous too. My hands are ugly. No matter what I do, the nails, they are like, look, don't argue. It's my cross and my guest. God, I love her. This is the first time the others have met her. She is so sensitive. I'm afraid they'll hurt her. Has Jacqueline told you? She's black, not tan, black, ebony. Her skin is like velvet. I love her. This is the third dress I've had on. It's all right, isn't it? Well, isn't it?
The dress is lovely.
Mhm. Where is Jacqueline?
Who's Jacqueline?
Are you sure you belong here? This is her room.
Oh, Jacqueline.
Yeah, we never say the other names here.
She gave me the key.
Oh, where is she?
She'll be along.
She had better hurry. The musicians have started arriving. I hope they're good. Certainly should be. They cost enough. I do not see why they should charge us extra, but they always do. I mean, what difference does it make to them? Are you a good dancer? It is the foulest thing. I keep leading. It's all those awful years of dancing school. Are you going to wear that?
Does it look wrong?
Please. It is gorgeous. Did she tell you to wear it?
She told me to take one. This one was in front.
No, don't you have any of your own? No, you are new at this. You're safe here. To be yourself. How did you meet? Not at work. That place sounds grim. Let me guess. When she's not at work, she is usually down in that awful ghetto. Some of the food is tasty, but the odors. I always say the wrong thing. She met you there, and I am offending you. You live down there? But you're from Russia or someplace?
A long time ago.
You don't talk like an immigrant. I am so nosy, even I get embarrassed. It does not matter to me where you met, but this I have to know. Was it love at first sight? Love. She told you to take any gown? That is love. She worked so hard over it.
You made it?
Now, I made this. Don't you so?
No.
Oh, you must learn. You get a decent fit, you have to. We have special needs, shoulders, hips. I should leave you alone. But Cheryl is so nervous. I told her to take a nap and I have to talk to somebody. She is 6 feet tall and fragile. I can see why Jacqueline likes you, but that is not much of a bust. Have you done anything? Sit up. You have. Subtle. It has a lovely line. As for me, I love big tits. What did you use? What are they?
That's my secret.
Mm,
Oh,
sponges. That's good.
stop
Spongy.
it.
And delicious. So girlish. I was just curious. Professionally, do not tell Cheryl. She is wild. A female Othello. But now, what is it?
Sponge.
How do you hold them up?
I have chiffon over them and elastic in the back.
Show me. Come on.
Moves towards her, the door opens, and Jakob enters. Doesn't see Cecily.
You all right?
At last. I like your friend, but you don't sound like a girl at all. I bet underneath that skirt.
Darling, you are always sticking your nose into everything.
And that's not all.
You look lovely. Now, go finish getting ready, leave us alone.
And what sort of outfit is that, I would like to know? You with your fastidious taste in the street? I have told you how dangerous that is, but then no one would notice you than that. Yeah, I've thought about going into the street dressed, but I don't want to. I bloom in secret.
Cheryl here?
She's resting. You know how high-strung she is.
Well, I'm happy she came.
It is going to be a wonderful night. I can feel it. The bun's cute. New? Now, you say me a dance or I'll make a scene. And don't forget, I want to see what those little titties are made of. Ta-ta!
Cecily exit. Jacob locks the door and stands still as if he's going to be sick.
What happened?
Captain Ryan is a brute. Cecily's right about dressing in the street. I guess she is. I don't trust her. She's always snooping around. Whenever you least expect it, there she is. We shouldn't go out this way. We'd only get hurt. Ryan was so rude. He looked at me with such loathing. It was like the whole world was looking at me. Don't touch me. Don't ever.
Sorry, I won't.
You can't stay here. There's just this room.
Give me my clothes, I'll go. I'm uptown. They won't look for me here.
Where will you go?
It's not your problem,
He'll find you.
maybe.
He's a monster. Stay. You can sleep in the bed. I'll use the couch. Tomorrow I'll get in touch with Herman. He'll think of something.
I'll go tomorrow, I promise.
Yeah. You know, it is exciting when you think about it. Brother and sister, that's what we'll be. And I'll show you how to dress. It's time you learned. I won't give that brute the satisfaction of finding you. Now, first thing is the party. I'd forgotten all about it. I should bathe. There's no time. Rivka, the bath in this room, all there is.
Brother and sister.
I never let alone with mine, and I was never close to her. What was that about your bosom?
Cecily thinks it's subtle but convincing.
You're wearing my best gown.
That's what she said. He said?
Don't laugh at us.
I'm not, truly. I don't know the language.
In this house, she is Cecily, whatever her name or gender is outside.
And you're Jacqueline. You can wear this.
But it looks so nice on you. Keep it, and I'm going to keep this hair.
Going through the gowns.
Cecily's awful. Did she suspect anything?
I don't think so, but we have to keep her away from my bosom. She thinks it's sponge.
You told her that?
I had to say something. What really threw her off was this makeup. You have to help me. I don't want it this bad. There's another problem.
You don't have the curse.
I don't know how to dance. I learn quickly.
Well, you're going to have to lead. All right. Put your right hand here. And I really wanted to wear that dress.
Wear it.
Bless you.
He hums and they start to dance. Girls, dancing, whirling gracefully at a masked ball. A few men are not in drag. As the dancing continues, light comes up on an area just outside the ballroom. A table with champagne glasses. Cheryl, masked, rushes in from the ballroom, takes a champagne glass and quickly downs it. Cecily, also masked, runs after her.
All at once you were gone. There I was in the middle of the floor alone. I felt so foolish.
Oh,
Are you all right? Are you all right?
I tell you, God, I'm not all right.
Takes another champagne.
What is it? I couldn't have said anything. We were dancing. You danced beautifully.
Oh, no, Dad.
Was someone unkind to you? When?
Only you, girl, only you. It is, like you said, a beautiful party. I was very happy to be here, and then you know perfectly well.
I can't imagine what I've done that's so awful.
Oh, you just try. I'll tell you. You make me lead. You invited me. That is not the way you treat a guest.
I hate to lead.
I am the guest.
All right, I'll lead. May I have this dance, please?
Kafka, what are you waiting for?
And they dance off. Meanwhile, Rivka and Jakob have entered. He's in the dress she had been wearing. She's in a different one. Both wear masks.
I'm so thirsty.
Help yourself.
As she drinks, a couple enters and admires Jakob's gown. They gave him swooshing kisses on the cheek and exit.
Is there food?
Later.
I haven't eaten all day. I'm going to be sick.
Watch your voice. It's not feminine. She's here.
Oh, don't leave me.
Rivka. I can't call you that. Russian names, Jewish names, nationality, race. We're all above that. We're all girls.
The socialists say we're all workers.
I loathe politics. You're Rosemary. I got too much mascara?
What's that?
On the eyes.
Do I look like that?
We're talking about me. Do they sparkle?
It's hard to tell with the mask.
There are times, Rosemary, darling, when it's perfectly all right to lie.
They join the dancers. He stands before her. She takes hold of him, hesitates. He yanks her into motion and they dance. He leads her into leading.
Stop counting.
I'll stop dancing. I am so hungry.
Talk like a girl or I'll pinch your sponge.
It's so crowded, there's no air.
The dance ends.
Thank you for a delightful dance. Excuse me.
You can't.
Just smile and watch your voice.
He leaves her. Uncertain, she makes her way back to the champagne table. She's having another drink when a masked man approaches her.
Lovely evening.
Oh, yes.
She moves away, but he follows her.
Is something wrong?
No, heavens, no. Everything is lovely. Lovely.
He puts down the empty glass and smiles at him, trying to be girlish.
Do you come here often?
There's time.
Mine too. Your gown is lovely.
Thank you.
Shall we dance?
I only know how to lead.
Following is much easier.
And they dance.
The champagne. I haven't eaten. I'm dizzy. Do I know you?
Rivka,
I'm Rosemary. Rosemary.
don't stop.
You're hurting me.
You must not cause a fuss.
Mr. Kaufman?
You are not safe here. This place is no secret. They just like to think it is.
I can't be there. I can't be here. Where will I go?
Back. You must. Running away convinces them you did it. While they are after you, you are in danger, so you must.
A girl taps HK on the shoulder.
May I cut in?
I'm afraid that is not possible. Normally I would say yes, but...
I don't even know you.
Please excuse my tone. You see, my dear,
Better.
I'm sure you will understand. We are having a most important conversation. Believe me, and your gown is lovely. The lines, the color. I do not exaggerate when I say that our entire future happiness is at stake.
Well, what well-bred girl can refuse that? Another time?
Yes, please.
As they dance away, Rivka suddenly stops. She's ill. Lights
Dad.
fade around them, and the music gets soft.
Stop dancing.
I have... Shh, they're staring.
Yandel.
Shh, let us...
What happened to the music? I can't hear it.
A new scene. There are a series of projections of a Buffalo Bill poster, a rampant bull with Buffalo Bill's face superimposed in the middle over the legend, "I am coming." As the projection increases in tempo, the posters become larger, faster, faster. Sudden spot on Buffalo Bill's costume. On Shmuel in Buffalo Bill's costume. His speech is now out of the American West. He is in bed astride Rivka. They're caught, embarrassed. Rivka hides under the covers, and he sits up in bed.
Hey, come with me, my newest protege.
That's me.
Oh, I thought that was me. I thought it was Buffalo.
No, you're Teddy Roosevelt.
I'm sorry, love. I beg your pardon. Let me
Hey,
get
coming with me, my newest protege.
He tries to drag her from under the covers, but she burrows further in.
The greatest lady shot in the world, Rivka Oakley.
She digs deeper under the covers.
See her at the show. Thank you.
He signals technicians to turn out the lights. As they fade, we see him turn over and hear one final shriek.
I am coming.
There is bright band music and lights come up on Rivka's dressing room, an annex to the main arena. Rachel, her mother, is helping her don an Annie Oakley outfit. There are expected crowd noises.
Your medals aren't polished.
Are they straight?
Straight ain't polished.
I had no time.
Why, Buffalo Bull, shows you I'll never know. So where's your father? Why should he be late? He always is. You don't suppose he'll lose it?
There's so many people out there.
Waiting to see you.
To see Mr. Bill.
You call him mister after all you two have meant to each other.
What should I call him? Buffalo?
Isn't it time you got married?
What did Papa go for?
What else? The horse. Knowing him, he'll lose it.
Lose a horse?
He's a remarkable man. Look at you. Don't be excited. You'll make yourself dizzy.
It's the first time.
You were fine at rehearsal.
I don't remember.
Oh, your makeup's terrible. Wipe it off and let me. You never learn.
Never taught me.
That's right. It's always me. Now hold still.
Selig arrives, leading the horse, a cutout on rollers.
So look who's here.
You wouldn't believe such a crowd. I could hardly get through, but I did. Rivkella, yours.
So big. He's friendly?
A friend? By me, no more than an acquaintance. But that crowd, like Castle Gardens, except so many goys and up-downs. All to see you.
I'm afraid.
My little protege nervous? Honey, they'll all love you the way I do.
I hope not. About your intentions.
To make a little girl a star. That's your music, honey.
He leans towards her and swats her behind.
Oh, it's your turn.
He helps her on the horse.
It's so high up here.
Now, honey, don't talk like a greenhorn. You were fine at rehearsal.
I don't remember.
So you're a hero?
Got the horse here on time, eh? Knew you could do it. With confidence, with faith, anything is possible. That's America, Dad. And don't forget my motto.
Which
is?
Buffalo meat is kosher meat. I never killed a treff creature in my life. Come on, honey.
The arena's so big.
I'm just waiting for you. I'll introduce you.
He rushes off. A burst of applause, and Jacob, a squaw in a tutu, runs in from the arena carrying a parasol.
What a crowd! Oh, I'm sure they'll love you too, dear.
Rushes off.
Papa!
I understand nothing in this country. It makes you happy? Sit on a horse and shoot things. Go ahead.
He starts to leave.
Papa, don't go.
Why my daughter should sit on a horse like a Cossack, I don't know. But I'm old. Ride, shoot, be happy.
He exits as Buffalo Bill is heard completing his introduction.
Now, Ripkella, now. If you're ever going to get a husband now.
Alone?
I'll be there. Go, it's your work.
Anton Pavlovich?
I said I would come. You remember how to shoot?
No.
Forget yourself. Don't worry. Don't judge. When it's clear, when it's certain, do your work. Pull the trigger.
I didn't know you were in this country.
Only Jews can come here.
I've admired you so, loved you, and when you died,
Let's not talk about that.
I want to work, but I hate guns.
They are waiting. Remember, don't think, don't exist. Just watch. And when the time comes,
What do I do?
work.
He slaps the horse, which moves it to the arena. Blinding light, thunderous applause, faces flash by on the screen. The projections tilt and get fuzzy as she gets dizzy. She lifts the gun but can't tell where to shoot. Chekhov flashes by again. He throws a plate in the air. Silence. She sees it clearly and shoots. There's a slow-motion projection of the bullet approaching the plate in silence. Just before impact, the plate becomes a seagull. Struck, it makes a terrible cry. Crowd noise again. The crowd becomes hushed then roars its approval. She gallops away, trying to escape, but there's no way out. She dismounts and goes to the gull. There's a crowd of Indians around it. As she approaches, they pull back and raise their arms to salute her. She sees the body of Mendel. Standing over him is Chekhov.
A woman comes by shades, sees the girl, and out of nothing better to do, destroys it.
The band bursts into Stars and Stripes Forever, cries of approval from the crowd.
Kill the socialists!
Back where they come from.
Hooray for Rivka, the anarchist killer!
Rivka, the American. Rivka tries to escape, but she is led to Theodore Roosevelt.
Healthy, strong, wonderful demonstration. You are what the country needs. Its strength, its hope. New to these shores, but already imbued with its values, holding the manifest destiny of this great land to destroy all Reds and anarchists and enemies.
It's a mitzvah. My daughter, the end of the cursed killer. It's as good as being married. Almost.
The Indians do a war dance. Chava enters, kneels beside Mendel. Rivka goes to her.
Java, it was a mistake. I didn't mean to do anything. Java?
Kitty, can you do that?
You did a wonderful thing. I am his wife who knows better than I do. He was one man. You acted for all America, the land of the free and the brave.
Thunderous applause. Unable to resist, Rivka bows. Blackout.
And that's the end of the first act. That's where we'd have a little intermission. Let's just take not really a real intermission, but just a little pause, just so we can check in with Kitty to see if you're.
I'm getting old. I just totally forgot. Last month.
Well, I need to actually take a bathroom break, okay?
Okay, all right. We'll take 5 minutes or whatever, however long. We'll take about 5 minutes then.
I have an important question.
Yes.
You just said we're going to take a little pause. So I would like to know why it is that newscasters all have small hands.
I don't know. Why do newscasters all have small hands?
We pause for station identification.
Oh,
Who's
Classics never
doing,
die.
who's doing Harvard now?
My mother told me that joke 55 years ago.
Yeah. Kitty, are you there? Do you want to do Hava or?
My video.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'll start your video again. Let's see. I thought I could just redo it.
Michael, your video's getting a bit jumpy again.
Hey,
So whatever you did isn't
Okay.
just did it
Now,
just
what do you
now.
want me to do, Paul? I'm really sorry. I'm getting
how much?
If you could then just do Hava, who is Mendel's wife. She's not into like the last scene of the play.
Hava. Okay.
How much? When? I'm sorry. When did my videos start getting jumpy? All through or later on?
Well, once everybody's up on screen, it seemed to start going a little bit crazy, and your audio is fine. It's just that you'll
The video freezes.
well, it just sort of jumps, like it's missing a fraction of a second every so often, as you have to it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but the sound is fine. I'm not really
we can
hearing.
hear all the words are coming out fine.
I know. That's what happened last time, though. It's a drag, though. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the problem is. I mean,
You need an internet supplier with more.
no,
RAM.
they just gave me a stronger modem. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm shocked. They just
Yeah,
gave me
it's
this
not the
stronger
modem,
modem.
It's not the modem. It's the fact you're in a building and it's your internet is being shared with probably about 12 other people.
Mhm.
That's all right. That's the problem I
Yeah.
used to find when I moved up to 116th Street on Friday night, and about 5 or 6 o'clock, when everybody came home from work, they would start downloading things and streaming things, and my internet speed dropped down to wasn't even as good as a telephone connection.
Right. It's okay right now, though, right? I want to see something. Does anything happen when I'm touching this keyboard?
Oh,
I don't know. It doesn't.
Like right now, I'm doing something. I'm talking. Is it freezing at all? No,
Well, it's
It's
just a
still-
bit of a delay.
It's not
it's
smooth.
not. Like right now, when I'm doing this, are you getting a break right now?
No, it's fine. It's just there's a
fine right
delay.
now. There's no
And there's a-
Put
problem.
your hand up and do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the
That's because of
virtual
the background. We lose it because he's got.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. And I mean,
It's just bandwidth. It's your supplier that's the problem. It's not your equipment that's the problem.
Sorry, I got all my props together, but I didn't have tissue to stuff down my shirt.
Me either.
I'm disgusted. Lack of planning.
It's terrible. It's just the
Actually,
lack of
I'm making
discipline
it Reno
in the modern
sweeties,
actor.
darling.
I used to use socks. First time I had to
I
pay.
used to use those in my pants when I went to dance clubs.
So this was written in 75. Yes, Reno Sweeney is
You
really
wanted to
hot.
look like somebody they want to go home with. See,
Yeah. First time I did a pantomime, all the ladies in the cast, many of whom had no experience of British style pantomime, found it was hysterical when they're all offering me various magnificent and large undergarments and advising me what to stuff where. And for the first time, I had to learn how to walk in high heels.
oh,
I was going to say, Angus, why is it that the Brits are so less uptight about drag
No
than
idea.
Americans?
Well, it's not just drag. I mean, the classic British pantomime. My daughter did one in the west of London, and it was Hansel and Gretel, and she was playing Robin Hood. Now, I read the script and I still don't understand where Robin Hood comes into Hansel and Gretel, but but she was tall and had long legs, so she had to wear almost nothing except a belt below the waist and had her long legs in tights, you know. So you have a principal boy who is always played by a girl with long legs, and the classic comedian always plays the pantomime dame.
I just came upon a huge cache of like all the Monty Python television from the early 70s. And man, those five guys, I mean, I've seen lots of this before, but I mean, I just love rewatching it.
Oh,
Those
they're
five
the best.
guys are so good
Mhm.
at playing female characters. They're just so
Yes.
fabulous.
That voice they developed. Oh, good morning, Mrs. Essence. Oh, my
Yes.
God.
Oh, if you like that, you need to listen to the old Radio Goon shows with Peter Sellers.
Yes.
Well, they did that.
Oh,
to my-
have
Moon
returned.
Show. I've never seen those. They all grew up on those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure
they,
they did,
were
yeah.
radio. They were radio plays. You
Yeah,
should be
they-
able to
they
get
all-
them.
All right, Eleanor's back, so let us get on. And so okay, so just to be clear, what were the other? That was because I mean, Jackie, since you've started Cheryl, you might as well stay with Cheryl. There's just a little bit more with that, and Kitty can do Hava. And was there anything else?
Kava.
Hava.
Kava.
Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah. Come.
Ava.
Kava.
Oh,
Come.
Right.
Paul, you know what, is it Hava or Kava? Hava, yes?
Kava.
Hava is
That's
how
not-
I've heard it pronounced. Hava. I
Hava.
mean, a little, not with a, not Hava, but Hava. You know,
What?
just very, very small suggestion of the C.
That's right.
Hava.
But
Slip
not-
over it.
Yeah. All right. So let us resume, and then we can talk about it some more and other things later afterwards.
Act 2, the ballroom. Spotlight
Everybody
on
go,
Rivka.
Captain.
Spotlight on Rivka on the floor. HK over her. Lights up on the whole stage as Rivka opens her eyes and struggles to sit up. Jakob leaves his partner and rushes to her.
Haven't you seen anyone faint before? With all that goes on here, I'm just surprised it doesn't happen more often.
I'm fine.
Just rest, dear. That's it.
Maybe I should help.
It's nothing.
Nothing.
How do you know?
I know her.
All right. I am.
Has it happened before?
Like clockwork. Just leave her to me.
No, I don't like her color.
No? Why doesn't everybody just go on dancing? It's nothing, believe me. We have this lovely orchestra. Maestro, if you please.
We all know this is your party and your house, but people are going to step on her.
Was
We'll
it
take her
Ray
downstairs.
starting to lift her?
We'll take her downstairs.
I had better check her.
Fine. I'm fine.
You just want an introduction.
Put her down. Doctor's orders. Well, times are changing. Girls are doing all sorts of work they never did before.
He sets her down. Florence bends over Rivka, who tries to move away but can't. People are starting to dance. Florence stands, wipes the wrinkles from his skirt.
Girls, everyone, forgive me, would you? Thank you. I hate to interrupt your dancing. I know how much we've all been looking forward to this, and you seem to be having a wonderful time. And isn't the orchestra fine? Let's give those wonderful musicians a hand. Now, good. I interrupted because I have something to report, something quite remarkable. And now you just wait, Jacqueline. Let her rest a moment.
What is wrong?
What is it?
Is she
What's gone?
bad?
She's not going to be sick.
Or die?
And now you all know I am a doctor, a good and conscientious doctor, and I normally would be tending my patient, but she seems comfortable and well.
What
But
is it?
what is it?
Wrong.
Someone was complaining that, lovely as this orchestra is, we had no entertainment. Grace, I believe it was you. Let me tell you how wrong you were. Just a minute, Jacqueline, dear. You are not taking her anywhere. By the way, have you known her long?
There's no reason to make a fuss. The party.
Oh, you silly girl, we love fusses. That is why we are here. Young lady, rest. Jacqueline, if you haven't known her that long, how well do you know her?
We'll talk about it later.
Please, I'm feeling better.
Stay where you are. This concerns all of us. Carol, you are not listening, dear. Thank you. Now, it seems that Jacqueline, our beloved, ever-generous hostess, is even more bizarre than any of us had thought. It seems hard to believe, but it is true. She is, after all, the one who made the rules. And now she is trying to put one over on us in violation of all of our agreements. Her guest, charming in one of Jacqueline's very own gowns, well, her guest is a GIRL. And now I had better take care of my patient.
Jacqueline!
She's not. She isn't.
Her house.
Here!
Never been so humiliated.
It is her house. She can have it. I'm
Are there
leaving.
others?
I've never been so humiliated.
Not
Are there
me.
others? Oh, not me. Oh, my God. What is it, girl? That wasn't sponge. Whoop.
Let's just go back and do that again. Cicely, Michael, are you there?
I'm here. I was losing my place. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Oh, what is it, girl?
That wasn't sponge.
What do you mean by that?
Not all the perfumes of Araby will cleanse this little hand.
What are you talking about?
I touched her.
What part of her you touched?
I didn't know.
What part of her you touched? When?
Tonight, her breasts.
Oh, that does it, girl. That does it.
Carol slugs Cecily. People rush to break them apart. Hysteria as Rivka is led out by Jakob and HK. A new scene. Jakob's room. Sound of rain. HK and Florence help Rivka to the bed while Jakob goes to the window.
Look at him. Look at him. Carol slipped in a puddle. Just couldn't go fast enough. I've always said, if you can't manage heels, you shouldn't wear them. Took so long to make this place work, and the money I spent. I know my family has plenty. Everybody knows that, but I don't have plenty. And all for you.
I'm sorry.
Florence, Robert?
Bread? Anything?
Jakob brings some. Florence helps Rivka eat as HK takes Jakob aside.
You must go to work soon.
I'm too upset.
I understand, but you must be realistic.
You know, I hate that word. It always means doing what somebody else wants.
To
Where are you
Florence as he's leaving, as she's leaving.
Where are you going?
And she was just hungry. She'll be all right.
When you see the others, tell them nothing.
And Florence exits.
I
Eleanor,
have to wash my face.
and she exits to the bathroom.
I've invited you here lots of times. How come you're here tonight?
When she ran into the shop, a girl pursued. It was exciting, romantic, but
Rivka returns with a wet washcloth against her head.
Ah, if I'd only remembered to eat.
She takes
Must-
another piece of bread.
now we must talk, all of us. Miss Gordon, running away is not helping you. They will keep after you until they find you, and by then, by running away, you will have convinced them you did it.
But I didn't.
Then stop running. Jacob, what have you been doing is not helping her. Also, you can easily ruin your life, not just this, everything. And you are a particularly fortunate young man. There are opportunities before you.
How do you know?
You have told me.
I have told you my opportunities?
Take such risk is not reasonable. Miss Goran, by helping you, Jacob becomes an accessory, a criminal.
You mustn't.
You know what's funny, in the sense of strange, is how much like my father you sound. Strange and suspicious. You sure you never met him?
I never said that.
You certainly implied it.
Rivka goes to the makeup table and starts removing makeup and jewelry.
Does he know I visit you?
It is no secret.
I never told him. He's paying you to watch me, isn't he? I thought I was free of him downtown. I trusted you. Did you tell him about this place?
I have never been here before.
You knew about it. Did you tell him? Do you know what it is to be able to trust no one? Every time I think I have a friend, I find one of his employees. At least you're not that.
I want my clothes. I'm through running.
When they have you think they'll look for anyone else?
This is my problem. That's a chance I have to take.
And she collects her clothes.
I'm sure this brilliant man can think of something, or could if someone was paying him.
Jacob, come here.
Jakob
There.
goes to the window.
There, that man. He works for Ryan. He was following me. I thought I had lost him.
Rivka's at the window, holding her clothes. She turns to Jakob.
Unbutton me. I don't want them to see me in your clothes.
No, we have to think.
I have thought. Thank you for trying.
You
Starts removing
cannot
the
take
dress.
other people's lives to live other people's lives for them, Jacob.
You know, everyone's always telling me what to do. Now, you like to play detective, don't you?
I sometimes assist the police.
Assist us. Help us find the person who did it. I'll pay. How much?
It is not a question of money. They want her and are ready to shoot her as soon as they see her. Shoot her and whoever is with her. Ryan would like that. It would look good in the newspapers and it would close the case. I can go down and arrange for you to give yourself up safely. As then Jacob and I.
No. I don't trust you, and I certainly don't trust them.
I don't want to be shot.
You'd rather hang?
But you
I can take care of myself. But then I don't have to. Herman will take care of me, won't you? I'm sure my father expects you to.
Hmm.
Herman, I'm engaging you for the next 24 hours for $300. Turn your backs. Both of you, go ahead.
They do. He gets money from a hiding place in the room.
Ollie, Ollie, in is free.
They don't move.
You can look. How do we start?
If I were to do what you ask.
You are. 500 and that's it.
HK takes the money.
Isn't anyone going to ask me?
You go out there alone and you are dead. There's nothing to ask.
It's my life, I decide. You think there's a chance?
I think there is no choice, and HK is clever.
I wish I felt better. All right, we'll try.
So far, the police have done nothing but chase Miss Gorin. There has been no investigation.
Someone must have seen something. We have to go back, talk to people.
Let's go.
She is sick.
I'll be all right.
It is the middle of the night. The police are out there.
Disguise. Lord knows there's enough stuff here for a theater.
Even so, they probably have someone in back. If anyone comes out, they'll be stopped.
This is not the first adventure that has taken place here. We'll go across the roof to the end of the block, then down the fire escape.
Roof? Heights make me dizzy. I'll try.
New scene. A Lower East Side coffee shop. Outside it is raining harder. Shmuel sits reading a newspaper, nursing a glass of tea. A girl is playing a concertina and singing softly in Russian. Pretzel, a vendor carrying a box in which his pretzels are covered by a scrap of oilcloth, enters chilled and wet and sits with Shmuel.
So, what do you think about that Rivka business?
I know nothing.
Of course, but what do you think?
I think nothing.
Oh, she's your friend. You must think something.
Please, I know nothing. I think nothing. Violence? Violence upsets me. I know a poor man on the east side shouldn't be sensitive, but I am. I'm like the big sister in Chekhov. I can't stand even loud voices.
Me, I'm not sensitive. Maybe because I'm out in all kinds of weather. But Rivka? She did it?
Give me a pretzel. It's the end of the day.
You had a big luncheon.
It's noon. Now what? Who can eat a plaque? I had no supper. Besides, I'm upset, and that makes me hungry.
I've noticed that when you're not upset, that makes you hungry too.
J.P. Morgan collects paintings.
Yes, so?
I collect food.
Why are you upset? Rivka?
Enough about her.
You think she did it?
I don't know. Lately, what do I mean lately? Always she's strange. But violent? Oh, no, I can't believe that. I know nothing except I'm always hungry.
You seen her?
When?
Today.
Why have I seen her?
I saw her. She was there.
You told the police?
I said what everyone said. The police talked to you?
Why would they talk to me?
You're her friend.
She has lots of friends.
Not like you.
You told them that?
Cossacks! I said I saw her, nothing else. Here, take a pretzel.
Oh, you're giving?
Take it.
You told them something.
I told them nothing.
Even poor Rivka, I don't think about the way I think about food. In my life, I never had enough.
You sell them that?
Sell? It's Shmuel. Besides, it's a free country.
This place ain't free. I pay rent. You can eat here, you can drink here, you can't sell here.
So bring me tea.
Don't sell.
I'm not selling.
Why do you have those?
What, I should throw them away? I should, but I can't afford to. That, my friend, is capital. That is what enslaves us all. But can I give them away? How? The cost. To buy a glass tea, I gotta throw them away? That's too expensive, even for your tea, which everyone knows is the best.
Please, tea is tea. But you can't sell that stuff here.
Who sells?
You sell.
To Shmuel?
To others.
Oh, the tea is cold.
After 2 hours, that's what happens. You want to buy fresh? You sell to others.
They buy. I don't sell. They come to me, they ask, they buy.
How long have we had this argument?
I've been in the country 3 years.
I got my own stuff to sell. It's bad enough people camp here for hours.
I got an idea. Listen, you buy my pretzels. They're salty. They make people drink more. I come in here the end of the day. You buy what's left. I'll give you a good price. They're still today's.
I can buy fresher that haven't been in the weather all day.
And you can pay more.
I'll think.
Meanwhile, 2 teas, please.
You're ordering?
I'm ordering.
Then okay.
Once things were different.
Always. Things are different. So let me see. Shmuel gives him part of the paper. During the conversation, a bearded man in a derby and a shapeless black coat arrives with 2 young men, who might be his sons. They wear round caps, pay us. All are cold and wet. The bearded man orders 3 teas. When they arrive, one of the sons, it is Rivka, places a lump of sugar between his teeth and sips through it. The others watch and cautiously follow suit. The older man is H.K., deep into a theatrical impersonation of an East Side European Jew. The other son is Jacob. When Rivka sees Shmuel, she turns away from him.
Well, so how do you feel?
I feel better.
Your voice.
I'm warm now. Let's go.
Shmuel is here.
I know.
Maybe he heard something.
He's not listening to anything. Besides, he'll recognize me.
Your mother wouldn't recognize you. What's wrong?
Mama must be going crazy.
It'll work out.
My rich friend who believes in happy endings.
Your voice.
We've just started. Have something to eat.
I'm too nervous. Maybe a Plauerhetzel.
A pretzel, please. It's soft.
The weather's not my fault.
It's soggy.
And cold. I love it. I eat his pretzels every day, but today he was there. He must have been outside Mendel's office. He must have seen something. Talk to him.
I'm not so good with the language. I might miss something.
I'm worse.
Bring him here. Find a way.
Now ready for another?
Please, I think I bought pretzels from you before. Where you sell?
Around the corner. Please, the owner don't like me selling here.
I hear there was a commotion there today. What happened?
Somebody was shot.
Excuse me?
He gets upset. Don't stand there, please.
Would you care to join us?
That would be better.
He moves his box and his tea to their table. On the way, he whispers to a person passing by.
Hot and fresh.
He sits and says to Rivka,
Say, I know you.
No.
He was there when that shooting took place today.
Crazy business.
Did you hear the shot?
A corner like that, who hears anything? Shot! That's what it was. Bang! Like a gun! I was making change. I dropped it. Around here, that's goodbye. Yeah, I heard it. I'll tell you, it made for a lousy day for the pretzel business. Everybody running around, police all over.
They talked to you?
Did I see Rivka? I seen her go in, I see her come out. That's all they asked. That's all I told. That's all I know. Police. Bums. Think they own the world. Lots of them, they're blue coats, plain coats. All of them taking pretzels, none of them paying. What'd I do wrong? They're good pretzels. Pretty good. Then they were better. They're the best I can get. Well, the best I can get at a decent price. And then it was dry, so they were crisper. Why are you so interested? You police?
The police think she did it. We don't, and we want to help her.
She didn't do it.
How do you know?
I sell her a pretzel every day. A little crazy, that one, but not a shooter.
After she went up, before she came down, how long was that?
Yeah, maybe 5 minutes. I was watching for her. Since she didn't buy on the way in, she would on the way out. She's delivering her writing. It don't take long. How are you? Here's the writing. But when she comes out today, she was running. They said she had a gun. I didn't see it.
After she went up, before she came down, did anybody else come down?
It's a busy place. Fresh hot pretzels. How many? Thank you.
Did anybody rush out of the building?
Around there, everybody rushes. Fresh hot pretzels. You too, Greenhorn. I knew something. I'd help. Excuse me. I'm tired and wet. I'm going up.
As he gets up, he starts to sneeze and takes a large colored handkerchief from his pocket and blows his nose. Rivka's face contorts as she stares at the handkerchief.
What's wrong?
The handkerchief. Can I see it?
I just blew my nose in it.
That's all right.
He hands it to her.
Where did you get it?
I found it.
Where?
Where do you think? I stand in front of the same building every day, all day. You know what it is to get a new corner?
When did you find it?
Let's see. There was all the running around after the business with Mendel. I had it then. I didn't have it before.
Can I have it? Buy it, Papa, please.
HK hands him a bill.
For a used handkerchief. Sure.
He hands the handkerchief to HK and studies Rivka.
Young fella, good luck.
And exits.
The man who shot Mendel had this over his face, I'm sure.
I don't understand. I designed this. This is brand new. It hasn't been used yet. This is locked up in our shop.
You're that Grossman? Grossman the boss?
It's my father.
You work there. Someday it'll be yours.
Yeah, I suppose.
Everybody hates him.
You said the material was locked up. Who has a key?
Grossman the boss is a terrible man. Do you know what he pays?
The key?
My father is the only one.
Someone might have borrowed it?
Never.
A duplicate?
It's a special lock. We opened it when we put the bolt away.
Who put it away?
My father unlocked it, and the foreman, Zhidlowski. I put it away.
The foreman, he's big?
He's huge.
Mendel was writing articles about your shop. He said it was the worst.
That's the man who was shot. My father hated those articles. He screamed about them. It could have been Zhidlowski. He'd do anything for the old man.
Where do you live?
No.
Reka, no.
Where?
New scene. A Fifth Avenue drawing room. Simon Grossman is enjoying a cigar. Rivka enters with Jakob.
It's late, Jakob. Why are you dressed that way? Who's that?
Papa, this is Miss Gorin, River Gorin. She wants to talk to you.
Miss Gorin. With me, a man with trousers? A woman wears dresses, but I am a simple man. Jacob's life is more complicated.
How long have you known?
You have no secrets, not one. All right, Miss Gorin, what's so urgent? Oh, Gorin. Ah, the writer. So you have met the terrible Simon Grossman. Look at me. I'm not terrible. I tell you something, young lady. The world is terrible. And unlike my son, I live in it. And I prosper. I did not invent it.
You have a foreman, Zhidlowski? This material is yours?
Ah, Jakob designed it. Smart, yes?
A man was killed today, a newspaper man.
Mendel Abramovitz. Terrible thing. You worked for him.
The police think I killed him. I was there, but I didn't do it. I saw the man who did. He had this over his face. I believe it was Zitlowski.
Possible. He is a strange man, eccentric. I never suspected he was dangerous. A simple man. I was hurt by the articles Abramovitz wrote. Angry about them. I said so. Shidlovsky must have thought he was helping me.
Papa, only you have a key to the room where the new material is.
I must have given it to him.
Jacob says you never give it to anyone, and it's on your chain.
So it is. So, Goran, you think I put him up to it? Jakob, do you think that?
How did he get the key?
Jakob, I am your very indulgent father. Stop this. It's ridiculous.
Suppose it is.
Because of Mendel's articles, there was talk of a strike at your plant.
It's late. We are all tired. You are wet. But we'll talk about it. Honestly, why not? No one will take your word over mine, so let's talk about this terrible world in which I have carved myself a good living, which has made it possible to indulge Jakob in his interests. He is my son, and somebody Grossman will be his. I certainly do not want to strike. That would hurt me and you, Jakob. So I took steps to protect our interests. You like my money? Well, this is how I make it. You are safe now, Goran. I will give them Shidlovsky tomorrow. He will understand. His lawyer, my lawyer, will explain how, having seen how upset I was with Mendel Abramovitz, he went wild for a while. You are cleared. I'm sure Zhitlovsky's judge will be a friend of mine, or we'll have mutual friends, and we will talk it over like men of the world. Perhaps, well, right here. If he were not a man of the world, what sort of judge would he be? He will do me a favor, and I will do him a favor, and in a while, Zhitlovsky will be back in the shop. He will not mind a little time in jail. He has seen it before.
Again, I'm dreaming. I'm not. If they had caught me with his gun, or was it yours? I'd have been hanged.
I did not know you.
I'm going to the police.
How will you prove anything? With that piece of material? Tomorrow it will be in garments all over the city. Captain Ryan. Will you go to him? He works for me. How do you suppose he became a captain? I offer you Shidlovsky. He did it. Accept that. Otherwise, I won't give Shidlovsky. And it will all you will do is get more tired, more wet, perhaps shot. As for me, I am tired. I'm going to bed. It takes rest to be a successful exploiter. Turn out the lights, Jakob.
And he exits.
You will still work with him?
No, I can't. I'm leaving here.
That's wonderful.
Where will I go?
I have friends, they'll help.
On the Lower East Side?
They're good people.
I'd have to give up everything.
Good riddance. Think of what's paying for all of this.
I can't live the way you do, where you do. I need this. Haven't I done enough?
You saved my life.
Don't suppose we'll see each other.
I don't suppose so.
And she exits. Chava rocks a crying baby in her room on Attorney Street. The rain has stopped. Outside, two drunks argue the relative merits of their native villages. Shouts from windows, "Shut up, you no-goods! It's the middle of the night." A beat of silence, then the argument resumes. The baby stops crying and Chava puts him down. She stands at the window, tired but unwilling to sleep. Finally, she sits on the bed and is taking off her shoes when there is a knock at the door.
Chava! Chava!
Who's that?
Rivka Gorin.
What are you doing here?
I have to see you.
You've done enough. Go away.
I know what they told everybody. It was 5 minutes before my mother would let me in. It's not true. I didn't do it.
I'm not
Chava,
listening.
please, a minute. That's all I ask.
I saw you.
I was there, but I didn't do it. I could never hurt Mendel. Why would I?
Everyone's looking for you. You're here to hide?
You're right. They're after me. I risked my life to come here. I have to see you.
I can't take any more. Go away.
I know even before you didn't like me, but can you think of any reason I would do such a thing? Can you? It wasn't me. It was a man named Zitlovsky. In the morning, everyone will know. Please talk to me.
Chava hesitates, then opens the door wide enough to look out. Rivka holds up a pot of soup.
Mama sent this. Have you eaten? Look at me. Look, I cared about Mendel. Let me in, please.
Chava lets her in. Rivka hands her the soup.
Smells good.
She puts it on a table.
Nobody's here. I thought.
We got nobody. With Mendel, everything was the paper. I couldn't believe it about you, but everyone said.
Tomorrow they'll say something else. I am so sorry.
She holds out her arms. Chava hesitates, then lets herself be heard.
Oh, that feels good.
She steps away from Rivka.
When the police came and told me he was dead, I didn't believe it. When I saw him, I still didn't. I wanted to wake him sitting here with a baby. I believe it.
I didn't know you'd be alone.
I might as well get used to it. The rabbi came. I told him to go away. Mendel wasn't religious before. Why now?
How's the baby?
He knows. Mendel always talked to him, sang to him when he came home. I can't sing. You can't see much when he's sleeping.
He's beautiful. I don't even know his name.
Carl, after you know who.
Mendel's father had red hair.
Mendel was so sorry his father wouldn't see Carl growing up.
At the soup.
You'll have some? Mendel said you never eat.
I promised Mama I would.
Chava pours the soup and sets it before them.
Why? Was it those articles in America?
I'm afraid America is not as special as we hoped. Mendel was special.
America let you be independent. Sometimes I wish I could be like that. You were there. What happened?
I gave Mendel a story. He didn't like it. I thought maybe he wouldn't. It wasn't political. We always had this argument. I said politics didn't cover everything. He turned down the article. I didn't feel well. I just finished writing it and I hadn't eaten. I was looking out the window wondering what to do next. He was working. I heard this awful noise. I turned. Mendel was falling. The man who shot him was running away.
Zitlovsky? He was alone?
He was the only one there.
Others were involved? Who?
A German, Simon Grossman.
It was the articles. Do the police know?
It doesn't matter.
Mendel is dead and it doesn't matter?
It matters to you and to Carl and to me and to the people who knew Mendel and read his paper, not to the police. Grossman is rich, and here that's royalty.
The rabbi wanted a Jewish funeral. I want it simple. Mendel's friends from the paper will say a few words and will remember him.
I'll talk to some people in the morning.
See? You get out. You know how to do these things.
They'll learn.
Alone with a baby? What am I going to do? Sew? It's all I know, but it takes a whole family, and you make nothing.
They'll learn to do more than so. With Carl.
Learn what?
What do you want to learn?
So many things. How does it matter?
Tell me what things.
First, English. But how can I? I can't leave here.
I can teach you. Here,
Your own work.
I'll fit in. God knows what you think of me. 5 minutes ago, you thought I shot Memdel. People say I'm a little crazy, but I don't shoot people. I am crazy. I've been living with Shmuel Zimmer. You knew? A big mistake. As soon as there was trouble, he ran, and as soon as it's over, he'll be back in the room I pay for. I'll get rid of him once and for all. Just till the police know it wasn't me. Can I stay here? They see me tonight, they'll shoot.
Where?
I'll put the chairs together. I'll be fine. In the morning, we'll start our lessons, and when it's safe, I'll set up the meeting for Mendel. He liked meetings.
Your room is nice?
Terrible.
This is small, but it's not terrible. Stay here. Instead of helping Shmuel, help us.
You mean it?
I'm desperate.
But only as long as you want. My writing doesn't make a lot of money, but I have a lead uptown and things might get better. And I can help with Carl so you can get out.
I wish we had talked before.
There is something you have to know about me and Mendel.
You don't have to tell me.
We grew up together, and when we were little, maybe 7, we decided to be brother and sister. It was our secret. There was never anything between us but that.
He told me.
Did you believe him?
No. You write, you do things, you go everywhere. The coffee shops. Me? I sew.
You believe me?
Yes.
I'll take you to a coffee shop. We'll take Carl. Not for long, too much smoke. Look at you, you're ready to drop. Think you can sleep?
I don't know.
Try. And Chava, I am so sorry.
Me too.
And she lies down. Rivka checks the baby, washes out the soup bowls. The 2 drunks outside are at it again. Rivka leans out of the window.
Shut up! We've got to work tomorrow.
The baby wakes.
Rest. I'll get him.
She gets the baby and rocks him in her arms and sings Avram's gold faddens, raisins and almonds.
By my little one's cradle in the night sleeps a tiny goat so snowy white. Now he is off to the market. My precious one, do not weep. We shall have raisins and almonds. Sleep, my little one, sleep.
Blackout.
End of play. Thank you all so much. This was really so much fun to hear this. Thank you. This was really good. It's so funny. I mean, I was in it like almost 50 years ago. He wrote it 50 years ago, and it actually seems more topical now than it was back then, in terms of like the hate against the immigrants and the power of the money owning the police. So,
Well, they do say that America has moved forward to the mid-19th century.
yeah, that's right. it's set in 1905, but it was is really. So I enjoyed it a lot. It's very funny.
Your dad writes weird plays though.
It is pretty.
Evidently.
Yes.
There's one thing I don't understand here. Why did the murderer wear a bandana of such distinctive, difficult to get cloth instead of just an ordinary one?
Because he was stupid.
Yes.
Because there would be very little plot without that.
Yeah, because you need to have something. Just as with Dickens, you have all sorts of ridiculous kinds of things. Actually, in our production, we had, and then the handkerchief is like the crucial sort of prop in this. And one of the performances, the guy was playing Pretzel. He sort of comes over to us, is like, I don't have the handkerchief. I don't have the handkerchief. And we were like, oh my God, how are we going to get on with that? And fortunately, Muffy, who was playing Rivka, she was like, in your pocket, those pages. And I was like, oh yes, they're proofs. They could only have come from our office. And so we managed to get through it.
What's the old Agatha Christie line in the production, when the gun doesn't go off and the actor kicks the other actor and says, oh, poison toe caps.
Exactly.
Yeah, my wife sits watching American mysteries and television, police things. She said, why did he do something so stupid? And I tell her, because if they didn't, they'd have to stop the show right there because it would have been solved. And they've got another half hour to fill to get all the adverts in.
Exactly. But
there was a reference to Chekhov's famous remark about
Bids were up to 50% off. The experts agree.
Was that?
Chekhov's famous dictum or
Be a
observation.
gun in Act 1.
Yeah.
Little one's cradle in the night.
Here's Raymond and the Crazy Almonds.
Michael.
What is that?
It's me,
Raisins
Michael.
and almonds.
Michael, I think part of the problem is you're using a background.
Really?
And Zoom has to work very hard to cope with rewriting you on top of the background. And your bandwidth that your internet provider is doing is not enough.
Could
Be better just
Right.
blurring your
Start doing it with no background. Well, right now I've got the background on. How is it?
You've been again jumping.
Right.
Let me see what it's like without a background.
we're still live streaming. So has anybody else got anything they'd like to say about the play before we end the
Yes.
I enjoyed it very much.
I think I like that. It's like your father was, I'd love to talk to him about it and ask him what he was going for at certain parts,
Yeah.
He's taken it from images of Chekhov plays to Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest. That's what I got a little bit of. And then it reminded me a lot of Charles Busch's plays. And
well, it was long before Charles Busch's play.
I know, yes. It's a Cymbeline. It's got a lot in it. A lot happens in it. And it takes us, it's like you start thinking, wait a minute, this is not a comedy. Somebody's just been shot. And then it takes off onto these other wild directions where you start thinking it's like a dream. It almost becomes surreal at times.
Slips between
right.
realistic and absurdism. So
Right.
Well,
It's kind of like,
realistic, except for like the dream, where it's clearly it's Rivka's unconscious and that's her dream.
Right.
Right.
That's the sort of like for the first act closer, it's a hit. And he made this whole sort of poster of took an Annie Oakley poster and made it Rivka Oakley.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why it reminds me of the play I'd love you to read by Charles Busch. It's called The Lady in Question.
Yeah.
You can get the Internet Archives. It's very funny. it's suspenseful. I mean, she's, she ends up in a house of these top Nazis, and there's a scene where I wish I had seen it, where Charles Bush describes this little girl, this little Nazi girl in a big pink petticoat dress. And the lady in question pushes her back, and the image is of her petticoat flying up in the air. And I said, this must have been so funny on stage. It's just one of those visual images. This could be very funny on stage too.
I love all the dressing room and all those characters
Yes.
relating to each other and dancing. It's so colorful.
Yes.
It's like almost gold. That's what it feels like. There's gold there.
Oh, you'd be thrown out the
Very
country if you
interesting
did that now in the
play.
States, wouldn't you?
What?
Absolutely, yes.
Men
Doing
dressing
what?
like women? Unforgivable.
Oh,
Perverts. God. Can't have that.
They're
Lord.
hello people.
Yes, hollow people. That's the
Yeah.
meaning of America. And so, but yeah, so again, happy World Theater Day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Eleanor, for stepping up.
Apologies again for being late. My brain went away somewhere.
Well,
Who does that?
There's a
What?
book. There's a book called Jews Without Money that talks about all these Jews had come over in the early 1900s, and one, it's very, very political, but another thing is like what's living on the Lower East Side. They had places like Ratner's, all of them begin to work in these cafeterias and stuff, and they talk about the characters, the famous politicians and like men who were radical. It's a really good book called Jews Without Money. It's worth reading.
yeah,
There's a chorus in the city called the Yiddish Chorale or something like that. And they've been around for 100 years. And I went to one of their concerts and they did some weird things. They did Ode to Joy, Beethoven's Ode to Joy in Yiddish, but they also did, which didn't work, but they also did some Yiddish songs from 100+ years ago, stuff that was written on the Lower East Side by those people.
Mhm.
And it was very moving and yet it wasn't sad. You could hear the effort to be cheerful. And then, but the lives that they had, and one of the things that I forgot, those tenements on the Lower East Side, you were, 5 people crammed into a 1-room or a 2-room apartment. And we all know how hot New York gets in the summer.
No air conditioning.
God.
And also,
Yeah.
you can see how people got very, very sick too, because of the closeness there and not eating well enough. And the women really used to sit out on boxes outside. They became prostitutes, mothers, housewives. They had no way of making enough money. So there was a lot of prostitutions, a lot of or whatever.
There was a lot of double standards as well. I was in a
Sorry,
reading.
I didn't learn raisins and almonds, but I wasn't really expecting.
I thought that was beautiful.
Sounded
Did that melody
Sounded great.
did you just make that up?
Yes.
nice
It was
job.
great. The song was great. It was beautiful.
Very moving and it felt very authentic. So good job.
I know the song in
Thank
Yiddish
God. Eleanor,
because I have a record of Richard Tucker singing it.
Okay, Ken, yeah.
So it's a real song. Okay.
yeah.
You promote our audience member so he can.
Oh yeah.
And should we stop the
I
recording?
am promoted. I just can't get my picture. I've tried 3 times.
One more thing, Paul. What can you talk about your father's connection to New York City? Did he live here very much, or
Yeah, well, he did. I mean, he was born in Syracuse and he grew up in Syracuse. And one of the things that he was very aware of and that he makes up in this play is the sort of the way that the German Jews who'd gotten here earlier really looked down on the Russian Jews. And the K word was created by German Jews to talk about Russian Jews.
Oh, really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
A long time. Yeah.
Really?
Well, I mean, there was also
Like-
things that I didn't know anything about. I did a reading of the play. We were actually developing the play called Color of Autumn, and it was all about the problems that happened during the Second World War when the Jews were being shipped out of Germany and coming over to America. The Jewish leaders in the States turned them away. It wasn't America turned them away.
Roosevelt turned a whole ship of thousands of Jews, he turned them back.
That's
Right.
right. And it was the Jewish leaders who didn't
Right.
want to damage their status in America. And they were
Hannah
shipped.
Arendt.
Eventually, many of them were sent back to Germany and
Yeah.
were never heard of again.
Right, yeah, Voyage of the Damned, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hannah
yeah.
Arendt.
Listen.
I'm reading Hannah Arendt now. If you've never read
I
any of Hannah
never.
Arendt.
Kike.
Oh,
Kike is the K word I was referring
Yeah.
to.
oh,
The reason that was given was because that was the same thing as Greek. So they said, make them a kike. That's how that started. They would give the Greeks a K. They said, what's the identity? Make them a kike. That's how that all started.
I don't understand what you're
In
saying.
other words, the Italians, they said, make them a wop without papers. The Jews,
Right.
they had no identity, said, throw them into a thing with the Greeks, make them a kike. They give them a kike sign. Kike.
I don't know all of the details of that. I do want to say that Vicky was the one who was watching it as well. She declined to be promoted, but she did leave a little note. Congrats to all from Vicky. So,
Vicky Devaney?
thank you all. Yes, Vicky Devaney.
Oh,
Hi,
Thank
Vicky.
you all, and we have many more things to do. If anybody else, I mean, I've got to get working now on first part of Henry VI, which is on Saturday at 1 p.m. on Zoom, and then on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. is the recruiting officer with the Shaw Project, in which we will have
Will you-
Brennan and
You said
Engel.
there's Zoom for us to see that on Sunday? I never see any of their plays.
Mm.
It's on Zoom, and all of them are on YouTube.
They're all YouTube.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. I'm going to end
I
it all
saw
now.
it again.
Live stream.